Britain's Guardian is revealing letters that Prince Charles wrote to elected officials. The so-called Black Spider memos were released after years of fighting in court. The letters have some people asking if the prince is overstepping his bounds. Charlie Daggett is in London outside Buckingham Palace. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning to you. You may one day call this home. You may feel entitled to your opinion and your privacy, but the Guardian newspaper doesn't see it that way, and they're claiming victory for getting those letters published.
Are you worried about these
Who
letters?
needs heavy security? As Prince Charles went about his royal duties yesterday, his press secretary leapt to his defense, protecting him from the media, which is what this battle was all about. The letters are less innocuous than a royal rant, in a tone more politely persuasive than overly demanding, like his letter to then Prime Minister Tony Blair during the Iraq War about under-equipped troops. I fear that this is just one more example of where our armed forces are being asked to do an extremely challenging job, particularly in Iraq, without the necessary resources. Others range from the scourge of badgers to the plight of the albatross to, well, the toothfish. To the Environment Minister, I particularly hope that the illegal fishing of the Patagonian toothfish will be high on your list of priorities. Eclectic, and they offer a glimpse of what Charles may be like when he one day takes the throne, says royal biographer Ingrid Seward.
I think it's a big indication that Charles is not going to shut up when he becomes king. But we have an unwritten constitution. He can't meddle in politics. He has to be above politics, but he can still write letters.
Which raises the question whether letters written here at Prince Charles's Clarence House should have any influence there in Britain's Houses of Parliament. And even in these modern times, Prince Charles is one guy who apparently loves putting a pen to paper.
He wrote to a friend of mine about her pigs, 8 pages.
Wow.
So he is that's how he communicates, through letters.
Now, Prince Charles may continue to write letters, but new laws state that any correspondence from the monarch or the heir to the throne will be kept private for 20 years. Nora?
Thank you, Charlie Daggett. If only we all could have that same sort of privacy.
8 pages about pigs. What could he possibly say?
Oh, you don't know pigs.
No, I really don't. You're right, I don't.